A hollow cone has base radius 10 centimeter and height is given 24 centimeter. This is the first piece of information which is given to me. A hollow cone has a base radius 10 centimeter and height 24 centimeter. Okay. Cone is unrolled. Cone is unrolled to form a sector. Cone is unrolled to form a sector I have to find angle and area of sector. I have to find that what will be the angle and area of the sector over here, right? So, how will I start working? First of all, there are few things which you have to remember over here. When we fold a sector to make a cone, or we unroll a cone to make a sector, or sector can be of any type. It can be a semicircle, it can be a sector, it can be a quadrant, it can be of any type. So there will be some relations which you have to remember. What are the relations? Some relations are curved surface area of cone. What is that one? If I am making that this is my cone over here, then I am talking about this area. Okay? This area which I am talking about, I am talking about this area, that what will be this area equals to? This area will be equals to area of sector. This area will be equals to area of sector. That is the first thing you have to remember. After that, slant height of the cone. Slant height of cone. What is slant height? This is your slant height. Okay? When they will give you slant height, they will tell you it is slant height. But if they are just saying height, it means they are talking about this perpendicular height as in this part. Okay? If they want you to give or find slant height, they will write the word of slant height. If it is written height only, it means they are giving you the what do you say? The perpendicular height. Okay? Now, slant height of the cone is equals to radius of sector. Is equals to radius of sector. Okay? Number 3. In number 3, they are saying that what do you have to remember? Circumference of base of cone, which is this part. This one. They are saying that if you will expand it, what will you get? This will be the arc length of sector. Okay, these are the 3 relations you have to remember whenever you are going to talk about converting cone into sector or sector into cone. Okay, now what they have asked for? They have asked for angle and area of sector. It means when I will open this cone, it will become something like this. Right? They are telling me to find this one, first of all, and they are telling me to find the area of the whole thing. Now, if I am going to talk about this conversion, what is the first thing I am going to do over here? This is the radius given to me. Sorry, this is the height given to me, and this height is 24. The radius is given to me as 10. Okay, I can find the slant height. This will be the slant height, which is represented by L. This is your height, this is your radius, slant height, and this is 90 degrees. Now, if I take it out and I will draw it over here separately, L, R, H. So it's a right angle triangle, and in order to find my L, I'm going to apply my Pythagoras theorem. L equals to that is hypotenuse. L is representing hypotenuse. H square plus R square. Okay. Taking root on both sides. H square plus R square. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, I will plot the value of H and I will plot the value of R, and then I will see okay what I can get from this one. Right. So plotting my values over here. L equals to under root H square. What is H given? H is given 24 whole square plus 10 square. Okay. So now when I will simplify it, L equals to under root 576 plus 10 square will be 100. L equals to under root 676. Okay. So when you are going to simplify it, the answer of L is coming 26 centimeter, and this 26 centimeter will be the radius of the circle, radius of the sector. Okay, this is the first thing I have found. Now, what is the second thing I can find from here? They have given me base radius. So I will find circumference of base of cone. Okay, I will try to find this thing. So the formula, circumference formula is 2 pi r. Okay, so applying my formula, circumference 2 into pi into in place of r, I am going to write 10 over here. Okay, I have written 10 over here. So now what I am going to do, I will simplify it. So my circumference is coming 62.83 centimeter. This is coming 62.83 centimeter. And what I have told you, the circumference is the arc length of the sector. It means this one is basically S equals to 62.83. Now, what they have asked for? They have asked for angle, that is theta, and they have asked for area. So first of all, for theta, S equals to R theta. I have to find the value of theta. So S over R equals to theta. The value of S is coming 62.83, where R is coming 26 centimeter. R is coming 26 centimeter. So when I will simplify it, 26, that is coming theta. Simplifying it, dividing 62.83 divided by 26, the result is coming theta equals to 2.41. That is coming by theta over here. Okay. Now I have to find area. Area formula is half r square into theta. Okay. So half r square. R square means 26 whole square into theta. Theta is coming 2.41. So when I am going to simplify 26 whole square, first of all, I will take the square of that one. Okay. And after taking a square, I will divide it by 2. And finally, I will simplify it by 2.41. So when I am doing the whole thing, half into 26 square into 2.41, my answer is coming 814.58. My answer is coming 814.58 centimeter square. Okay. This is coming in radian and this one is coming in centimeter square. This is how you will be solving this question.